New troubles tonight for a Columbus nonprofit that the city is calling a nuisance. Sanctuary Night is supposed to be a safe space for women escaping sex trafficking and drug addiction.
Today, they were held in contempt for attracting that sort of crime. Kirsten Lindquist live here in the studio with a look at what's next.
Well, we've been investigating this for a couple of months now. Now, today, Judge Stephanie Mingo held the nonprofit in contempt for not allowing the court-ordered inspection. This ruling can lead to a variety of different penalties, including fines and other sanctions. But neighbors I spoke to said that's not enough.
In the last 3 years, this organization has done nothing but made it worse in our neighborhood.
When will it end?
Sanctuary Night under fire once again, this time being found in contempt after violating an inspection order.
Yeah, I do just want to express my sincerest apologies for violating this order.
Despite a court-ordered agreement that includes letting court workers and police in at any time.
While there certainly was delay in gaining access, and that certainly is sufficient to constitute a finding of the court's finding today, we do believe that those women acted in good faith.
Sanctuary Night claims they were trying to follow HIPAA compliance.
There will be no more delays with any inspectors by the court.
Neighbors say they aren't surprised Sanctuary Night violated the agreement.
Since they have thumbed their noses at the residents that live in Franklinton, the fact that they thumb their nose at the court is pretty consistent with their behavior prior.
We've shown you the hundreds of 911 calls over the past few years.
911, what is your emergency?
Reported drug overdoses and calls for service.
We have had obviously a very long history of advice and recommendations and feedback being rejected.
Those calls are still happening despite these mandated inspections.
We are just baffled that so many times, so many complaints, with everything that we can do as citizens, has not been effective in getting relief for our neighborhood.
Neighbors say Sanctuary Night continues to do more harm than good.
Residents are not responsible for full-time, involuntary babysitting to see what fresh hell will be released by Sanctuary Nightmare.
But the courts assure that Sanctuary Night will continue to be monitored.
I want you to keep in mind that this court has eyes on the property and fully intends to enforce the agreement.
Now, neighbors did tell me they are seeing private security at Sanctuary Night twice a week as one of the mandated provisions by the court. Now, we asked for an on-camera interview, but Sanctuary Night sent us over a statement saying they have more training that's been provided to the staff who have been instructed to accommodate court inspectors at any time moving forward. The next hearing is scheduled for July 24th. On your side, Kirsten Lindquist, ABC 6 News.
Kirsten, thank you very much. We are also on Waste Watch tonight with this story. We have told you Sanctuary Night is supported by a lot of your tax dollars. In fact, since 2020, the city of Columbus has granted more than $1 million to the nonprofit. So today, I asked Mayor Andrew Ginther, does he still have faith in Sanctuary Night?
We're proud partners and supporters of Sanctuary Night. But everybody that operates in our community needs to be a good neighbor. And we believe that working with the city attorney, with city council, with the administration, we can get that done.
The organization has also received federal funding as well, which was sponsored by Ohio Representative Mike Carey. He secured $700,000 for Sanctuary Night back in 2024.